Another three kings this week will be covered as we begin in 2 Chronicles chapters 29 through 33. I encourage you to read a chapter a day and include the devotion written by my family that is posted on the blog at biblicalshakers.blogspot.com. We are going to begin this week on a positive note. We start off in chapter 29 to find King Hezekiah coming to the throne. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, as his father David did. Closed temple doors speak of no access to God and no service for him. So Hezekiah had the priests and Levites consecrate both themselves and the temple. After this, they made sacrifices to their Lord, for it was the way of restoring a right relationship with God. It was followed with praising and music and instruments. The formula for revival was simple. Hezekiah used 3 S words: sanctification, sacrifice, and song. The change with celebration continues in chapter 30 as Hezekiah promoted spiritual progress of the nation by urging everyone to return to God and invited all the nations, including Israel, Ephraim, and Manasseh, to come to the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem and celebrate Passover to the Lord. How tragic that some of the people laughed at the invitation. But how wonderful that God abundantly blessed those who came. He healed the people and sent them home rejoicing. God looks at the heart, and Hezekiah saw to it that the people were taught the word that nourishes the heart and keeps our life proceeding in the right direction. When the celebration was over with the ending of Passover, it was time for house cleaning. Chapter 31 tells us that the people assisted the king in destroying the obscene images and pagan altars. It is not enough to get rid of the bad. The good must be strengthened also. Hezekiah saw to it that the priests obeyed God's law and ministered at the temple. Then, if they were to serve the people must support them. Loving hearts had been touched, so the giving to the priests was generous and done willingly. Judah was moving in the right direction. Hezekiah had a peaceful reign until Assyria began wanting to invade the land. Chapter 32 tells the story of how he blocked the waterways and channeled it through the underground tunnels for Jerusalem. He also built another wall and reinforced terraces. Besides these material things, Hezekiah trusted God for the outcome. The rest of the chapter includes a victory for Judah, but also a negative as Hezekiah becomes prideful. Our week closes with Hezekiah's son Manasseh becoming king in chapter 33. In a list of corrupt kings, Manasseh would rank near the top. He intentionally offended God, and desecrated Solomon's temple with idols. However, God showed justice to Manasseh in warning and punishing him. Then mercy in responding to his repentance by forgiving him and restoring him. His life was changed. He had a new beginning. Anyone can have a new start. Where is your life headed right now? Resist the devil and seek God with your whole heart. God is willing to forgive. The saving grace of Jesus can give you a new beginning. Next week, we will continue in 2 Chronicles. Won't you check in because Biblical Shakers makes reading the Bible way more enjoyable for you. And I pray that the Lord will put a hunger on your heart.